fired from that tea time boys thing. What? Huh? They want me back. Oh, thank God. Welcome to Tea Time Boys with your hosts, Stuart and Michael. Tonight on a very special episode of wait, no, please don't fire me just because I said special. No, please, the rats hurt so.
Things I wanted to talk about anyways on this podcast before.
Oh shit, yeah. That's because we're good friends. We just talk anyway. These are good talky friends.
Oh, we didn't make the theme song.
No, we haven't sat down. We should sit down, Ashley.
You had your guitar here too.
Yeah, but we need your piano.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's not even a piano, it's a keyboard.
Keyboard, well.
Stupid useless information!
With Michael Lebowski.
Michael K. Pasta, get real.
Alright, forgot about that. So,
Lebowski?
what are your favorite YouTube videos? We just watched, just for a little clarification, we just watched Angry Catman, also known as Yelling at Cats on YouTube.
Some guy yells at some cats.
Yeah.
Crazy guy screaming at his cats. Those are other ones that pop up in the same video.
And it's just this guy. It's old. It's quite old.
Literally
it's 8 years old. One of them's 11 years old.
Yeah, because it was originally on E-Bombs World, I think.
Holy crap, jeez.
Yeah.
But yes, it's this guy going on, and it's just this cat, and he just yells at them.
He yells at his 3 cats.
Fucking jump! You bitch! He gets the best one, my favorite is like yelling at a cat. He's like, I will end you! Because I always think of you. Because this is a phrase you use a lot.
I'll end you? I never say I'll end you.
Oh, you said I'll, like, jokingly. Not, like, actually when you're angry.
Okay.
No, like, jokingly.
That's probably where I got it from. This guy's so funny. Yeah, this is one of my favorites of all time. The other one is, Angry German Kid, or Crazy German Kid, where he's playing, like, Counter-Strike or something, and he breaks his keyboard every, like, 5 seconds.
What? Really?
Yeah, he's speaking in German the whole time. There's subtitles under it, and it's hilarious how this guy's having a tirade. He's having the biggest temper tantrum. He's playing on some hack. Well, not hack, but it's just some, like, really, like, broken keyboard. And halfway through, he's like, where's the escape key? Where's the escape key? Where's the escape key?
Is this where you just go like,
Yeah, he smashes the keyboard every 5 seconds. And there's, like, stacks of CDs next to him. And it's just, like, this... You know, the home is not tech savvy, but they just installed all this random crap on this broken computer. This old-ass computer. And he's just having his heyday of rage. His rage heyday. It was probably staged because he just wanted to do it for the video, but it was just, it was hilarious. Funny. It was just that was the first time I laughed so I laughed super hard.
And then this was like next level.
This is one of those levels where I'm laughing about the same amount as Angry Catman or whatever.
I think some of the videos that I laughed the most at were, let's see, I love that video of the dog.
Probably of me. You've probably laughed your hardest at me.
No, like viral videos.
Yeah, viral videos, not viral. Michael.
If it's like viral video, like there's this dog jumping out of a car. Did I show you that video?
I think you did, where you describe he jumps the car.
So there's a car driving,
and then you see
the grass going by, and you see this, like, I guess a greyhound running beside the car. So it's not going that fast, but it's fast enough where the dog's like at good speed. And then you see the head of a golden retriever pop out.
Yeah.
And he like pops out, and like you can tell like he wants to fucking be there. He wants to like be with the dog. So So he's like hesitating. He goes like oh, and then he's just like fuck it, and he jumps. The problem is the dog doesn't land right, so he jumps, and then when he hits the ground, I guess he didn't think of like the physics because he's a fucking dog. So he hits the ground, and then he twirls and goes like roar, and like just like basically he just flies down. Dog jumps over him while he's flying down and looks back. He's like, did you see that? Did you see that dog that was just like oh my god, it was the funniest video when I was younger.
I remember when there was this every time I had a math teacher who was pretty cool back in the day, and he really liked this video of this. There was like a bumblebee cat or something. So no, it wasn't bumblebee cat. It was something similar to where this cat just kind of falls off the
falls
sofa.
off the sofa. Yeah, I know that video.
And his eyes just get super big as he's doing it, so it looks like he's like if he just falls off. There's a sound effect for those who can kind of interpret that. And every time he'd show it to him, like, doesn't matter if it's 3 times in a row, the guy would still like giggle at it.
I think there's always something that's just gonna hit someone giggling. Like,
for me, this one I didn't watch it in so long, but for me it takes like a really big recharge time for me to like really laugh at this stuff.
That was hilarious. We were just watching it.
It was so good. I love it when the guy just
I will rape you. He's so angry on these cats.
Like, he's so angry about it, and I love his tone. When I first watched it, the tone is what got me. The tone is what got me about how the voice is so hilariously angry. He just yells, "Oh, get down!" Oh!
Have you ever gotten like that angry?
All the time. With you, yeah, for sure. I used to play like I used to play
Fighter.
I wasn't angry there. It was more just like sad disappointment because in the Street Fighter session, I won one game because I used the best character in the game, Ryu.
Yeah.
And those characters with that moveset are the only ones I know how to use. But my hand-eye was not really good. My reflexes weren't great today. So and PlayStation 4 controllers are really they're really light. Not light, but they're really easy for you to, like, you make any sudden movements and it activates the motion or whatever, so you can not think you're doing something, but you totally are. But we were playing this game, and I took Zangief versus Birdie, so it's a 7-foot jack show who wrestles bears in Russia and the Siberian.
This is Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5, yeah. And he's playing some 7'1" guy who has literally about 100 pounds on my guy, but it's all fat because this guy's literally eating donuts and drinking soft drinks. He's a friggin' biker punk
Birdie,
like British dude who likes using chains. And I swear I use like 8 grabs on Stuart. I used about 8 or 9 grabs on him, and he's still beat me by using about 4 moves. And one of them is because I can't use any supers, so he basically uses a super move where he throws his chain, wraps it around me, and then plays jump rope with my body, my character's body.
It's not a super move. I can do it anytime.
Oh, you anytime. Even better, because it takes a million points off, and I'm literally picking this guy up, smashing him on his coccyx, picking this guy up, bashing his face in the ground, picking him up, flipping him upside down, and smashing his shoulder blades into concrete multiple times, and I still get my ass kicked. I still lose.
Hey Google, what's the definition of coccyx?
It's your tailbone.
Yeah,
Coccyx, a small triangular bone at the base of the spinal column in humans and some apes, formed of fused vestigial vertebrae.
There you go. Don't let anybody tell you. Don't let your mom, don't let your grandma tell you don't learn anything here on Tea Time Boys. you're here to learn. We'll give you some more. Rubber bands don't freeze. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They don't like get frozen.
Like they're not. Oh, because you can't. Well, I would assume such if you make it cold enough.
They can't freeze. Something like that. Hey Google, do rubber bands freeze?
You bring the thing down to like -200 Kelvin.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Sorry, like 10 Kelvin.
Maybe you
Probably would.
Yeah, whatever.
Speaking of rubber bands, why were you playing with a rubber band earlier? You had like you were playing with it around your feet.
I had a rubber band. I was just playing around with it. I play around things a lot.
Fidgety guy.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a fidgety. I had a fidget spinner, but I lost it.
Oh, good. So you're not annoying human being. No.
Fidget spinners are like
they're okay.
I can see why people like them, but they're very much a fad.
I don't hate them as much as selfie sticks. Those are just ridiculous.
Actually, kind of.
There's no point of those because if you're, hey, look, unless you want to, the only kind of, like, I get it if you want to take a picture of yourself in front of really cool buildings, but we know what you like. We all know what you look like. So, or you know what you look like because you obviously take a lot of selfies, or you have a mirror in your house, hopefully. So there's no point in you taking on your vacation.
Michael, I don't have a mirror.
Well, then you have a good excuse for having a selfie stick, my friend.
There you go.
So
selfie sticks for the man without a mirror.
Yeah. So for all those with mirrors and camera phones that take selfies of themselves, you
need a camera phone in order to take a camera, which means he's probably taken a selfie before. So then.
Okay. Yes. So for those peoples, since you already know, for those people, multiple plural of persons. person. Go with person. Long day. I'm sorry.
Hey Google. What's a
no.
person?
Wait, let me finish this point. Okay?
Person, a human being regarded as an individual.
Thanks, Google.
There you go, that's you.
Alright, so same to you. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So, unless you like don't own a mirror, why would you need to take pictures of yourself on vacation like all the time? I would understand it if you're on vacation, wouldn't you want to take pictures of all these cool monuments and maybe take 1 or 2 with yourself and your friends, or get somebody else to take the picture for you like a normal person? Not a normal person.
Steal it.
They're gonna steal your camera.
That's happened to some people.
Oh yeah, for sure it has, but
I can't think of any people I know.
But most people, I think that use selfie sticks just take pictures of themselves when they really don't need to. Like, oh, you're on the subway taking a picture of yourself. You're walking on the street taking a picture of yourself. There's nothing special about the street. It's just a street, but you're taking a picture of yourself with this long stick that could hit somebody as you're walking.
I always felt self-conscious taking.
It's really egotistical. Is the point.
I feel so like I just like when I
narcissistic is the word.
Yeah, when I pick up the camera.
There's the other word you're learning there, folks. You got
Google.
coccyx and narcissistic.
Hey Google, define narcissistic.
Narcissistic, having an excessive or erotic interest in oneself and one's physical appearance.
It can be erotic.
Yeah,
I did not know that. So if you're like turned on by yourself, you're narcissistic.
Oh yeah.
I guess yeah.
Well, that's how he died. That's how Narcissus died. I believe he drowned.
He drowned because he was so in love with himself in the water.
Yeah, his reflection in the water.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty crazy.
It all wouldn't have happened if it was a sunny. If the day was a bit more sunny. If it was a little bit more sunny and the glare prevented that from happening. Because they don't have polarized sunglasses in ancient Greece.
So the moral of the story is Narcissus should have had Ray-Bans?
No, I'm saying it was just me making a stupid point that if it wasn't a clear day and if it was super sunny, then the glare would have hit his eyes and he'd be like, "Oh, my eyes, the water!" And they would just gone and he would have left the water because he didn't. If he wanted to look at himself.
What if he's blind and just fell in the water and died anyway? Also, I'm pretty sure he's not real. I think it's a tale of. Yeah,
but assuming it's set in ancient Greece, where their interpretation of like rationale. Well, sorry, their like that's a real occurrence that could happen to anybody at any point in time ever, because glare off.
Oh, you mean glares or falling in love with yourself and drowning?
Glares.
Oh, okay. I was like, I guess technically any point, any time, someone can fall in love with themselves in the water and then drown, but
you have to have water there.
You have to not be able to swim.
Well, yeah.
No one around you. It has to be a clear day.
Yeah, to think if the guy liked himself so much, maybe he could have thought swimming was a good workout.
No, he went to go kiss him. Like that.
Yeah, but if you know how to swim, it would have been fine.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Well, my point is that if he's really
the real point of ours is swimming safety.
No, that's swimming safety.
They tell that to kids.
No, but
when you go to YMCA, they go like, okay, well, unless you want to be Narcissus, y'all motherfuckers gotta swim. Let's do that starfish. If Narcissus knew starfish, he'd be set off. You know, starfish, you shoot out and then you push your belly up so that you can float. Yeah. And then someone comes underneath and puts their hand underneath, and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm floating!" And they're like, "Whoa!" And they're like, "Go!" And then you just sink.
The point is that if you want a good looking body and you're such narcissistic like that, maybe swimming's a pretty good workout to get you a little toned.
Workout. Yeah,
to get you toned.
Or rowing. Rowing's pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is full body, 100%. It's easy. Not everybody maybe could procure a boat, but everybody can jump in and learn how to swim, I guess.
Yeah, but you can drown.
Yeah, you'd figure this guy would. This guy could. It's more likely that this guy learned how to swim. Back in the day, where it's like you're near a lake. There's lakes everywhere in ancient
Clearly,
Greece. He
didn't go for swims, or else he would.
It's kind of. I mean, what else did he do to make himself look good? Was he just one of those skinny, pretty boys?
Maybe olive oil in his hair.
Actually, doesn't sound like a bad idea.
He just swifted back, and then he went like, "Hi, ladies." Apparently, everyone loved him. Didn't wood elves like him? Hey Google, what's the story of Narcissus?
According to Wikipedia, he was the son of the river god Cephissus in Nymphloriope. He was proud, in that he disdained those who loved him. Nemesis noticed this behavior and attracted Narcissus to a pool, where he saw his own reflection in the water and fell in love with it, not realizing it was merely an image.
There you go.
Yeah, they're all really dumb. They're really superficial, those ancient Greeks.
Oh god, yeah. What about Zeus? Zeus is like I have a beautiful goddess woman who Hera, who I would love forever, and it's just like that piece of ass down there. She looks like she's into geese. I'm gonna turn into a goose.
Yeah.
Fuck. And he turns into a goose and fucks her.
Yeah,
and then,
he
like,
does.
And he turns into a bull, and the Minotaur is born.
Yeah. That's just really...
This is just a horny little... He's just a horny frat boy, is basically what he is. Zeus is a horny animorph. Well, let's be serious. He can just transform.
I don't know why do you have to go into the whole... Like, if they're human or humanoid, why would you have to turn into like an animal? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what's up with the bestiality back then? I don't get it. It's just... I like how it's told so matter of factly, like, of course. Like, and of course this happened. So
yeah,
obviously
the girl went like, yeah, goose, fuck yeah.
Like, obviously, upon first sight, he fell in love with her instantly because of her beauty. And that's it. And there's like, wait, so you guys don't talk or anything? Like, you don't know anything about her?
What are their motivations? I'm confused on.
I like how it's like, you fell in love
motivation.
based only on the sight. It's like, what? I think that goes against like everything. Every guy who like reads this, who reads about those tales and thinks of all the horrible women with whom he's philandered. He fell for them for their beauty, but then they just wreck his life, like steal his credit cards, wreck his house.
Oh yeah, those are ancient Greeks. No,
bash his
high
car.
debt and their
and the guy's just like
cars.
Zeus. He'd just be like, "This is BS." Zeus is that's happened.
Is this what Zeus is saying?
No, this is
Zeus gets his car totaled and he's like, "This is BS." Turn a goose, have sex with the girl. Now she's making me pay child support.
No, I'm
this
saying
bullshit.
No, I'm saying guys who are of a philanderous nature reading such stories can call out the BS very easily because it's not how life works, man.
You can even use those stories. If I went up to like a girl and said something like, you know, "Oh, well, your beauty has struck me in awe," like, I'm not sure every girl's. I hope most girls don't fall for that, but at the same time, like, I feel it's a compliment nonetheless. It's kind of like if someone came up to me, it's like, "Dude, you're handsome." Like, I was in awe of how handsome you were. I'd be like, "Oh, stop." You stop you.
I'd say thank you, but also be like, what the hell's wrong with you, man? I'm not even that great looking. I'm okay.
I'm a goose. What's up?
You know what's funny enough is I took one of those BuzzFeed quizzes this morning and it said I was like, you know how BS it was because I swear it made the answer was it's like you're secretly hot, but I think the only reason
you're not secretly hot. You're hot.
Let me finish the point. So I think the only reason they said that was because they asked you what do you think's your best quality, and this was like your hard worker, personality, your abs, or something else. And it's just like just because you clicked the right one there, I'm pretty sure that's the deal breaker. I think I have a good personality. That must mean you have a good personality. That must mean you're secretly a beautiful human being.
Man, I would have said your abs, but
not really. Not.
You have strong abs. No?
I maybe strong, but not the. I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't know. I don't. There's no judging panel in my house saying how good your abs
you
are.
looking in the mirror. Do you want to fall in your mirror and die?
And die in my mirror if it was water? Because my mirror is completely water, right?
Yeah.
It's a lake. I don't have any mirrors. It's just a lake.
No, it's just
everywhere.
water. You put water in like a see-through window, and then you look through to it.
Yeah, but it's just a lake, right? It's just a lake on my wall, but I take a shower in the shower behind me.
How do you get in the lake though? Is it attached to a lake? Is it just a window?
I was gonna go with the whole thing where it's just a lake. I don't have any mirrors. They're just lakes.
All in your house?
Yeah, and I don't even bathe in it. I just bathe in the shower right behind me.
No, you don't go. You don't go in the little.
You don't go in the. No, I just go in the shower.
You just
right
look at yourself.
Me. Yeah, I just look at myself in it. You know, it's a natural part of my house.
I was gonna bring up this conversation, but I forget. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up like some of the angriest points I've ever been angry at a video game.
For me, it's every time I play a video game. Well, basically. Like I was saying, after playing Super Smash Brawl for a bit, or NBA. No, not even them. Even by myself in my house versus like a bot.
You get angry against a bot, really?
Yeah. Well, just because level 9s, buddy, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm saying Nintendo, they're sadists because they make you play these games, which is supposed to be like fun and cute and all that stuff, and it's great for them. Or what you think, but you look at the end of the day, you have this goal that you can't reach, and you have to work super hard at it, and the fun gets sucked away, and it's just work. And then you look at it's 10 o'clock or 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock, and all you've done is just some futile exercise of you doing the same thing for the past 3 hours
for literally nothing.
For nothing, and then they make money off it. They make money off your pain.
There's Well, I mean,
thank goodness they don't get money every time you play, because you like
that'd be broke.
Yeah, they're sadists.
There's
Not seriously, they make a lot of people happy, but they're kind of sadists.
That'd be a cool idea to like have a game that's like really hard, not bullshit, but like hard, and then every time you died, you had to pay to come back.
It's called an arcade game. An arcade.
Oh jeez, that's right. All right, but those are bullshit.
Not all of them.
Most of them. You ever play Metal Slug? It's just fucking bullshit. You
No.
play it and you're like, okay, come on. Or like Gradius. It's
No.
hard.
I've never
It's
heard
really
of any of these.
fucking hard.
I've never heard of any of these.
You never heard of Gradius?
Well,
It's
I
like a little
remember.
spaceship is like. I
remember the,
this and side to side. You go like.
yeah. There's like a million of those. But games like that, so I don't know the exact.
Well, Gradius is the most, like the biggest one.
I like the games I like at those arcade places like Dave & Buster's. Toronto Shoutout. It's Time Crisis 3 and 4, the shooting
Time Crisis
game.
is fun.
The shooting games
House
are
of
always
the Dead.
great.
House of the Dead's
I don't
always
think I played that, but that was pretty good. Any of the times you get to shoot stuff with plastic guns is pretty cool.
My favorite game. So I went to a whole shit ton of arcades in Japan.
Yeah.
A lot of them are music based. There's a strange amount.
DDR.
There's a strange amount of like ones that are like kind of like female, and I say that in a way that's like
They're feminine.
they're super pink. And they seem to like focus on like dressing and stuff, and like just waifus and stuff. I didn't really get it.
What's a waifu?
A waifu is like a
You say it's a wife? That's just...
no. It's an anime character that you are most fondly of, so that you would marry her. But they're Japanese, so it's like waifu.
Wait,
Like
so...
Japanese, when they say wife, they say like wife.
Yeah, okay.
And then the
So your
male
point is-
version is husbando. Husbando.
So basically you're saying they're based... Waifu is the female character which you, as a human person, would marry if the animated character was real.
Hey Google, what's a waifu?
On the website n.wiktionary.org, they say, a fictional female character from non-live-action visual media to whom one is attracted and, in some cases, whom one considers a significant other.
There you go. They have body pillows. Who's my waifu? I don't have a... Do I have a waifu? I'm trying to think.
Scare me a bit there if you do. Like, I get celebrity
I can't
crush. Everybody has a good celebrity crush now.
Selena Gomez was when I was young. I think that was my
Good.
biggest
That's
one.
pretty good choice.
Yeah.
But when you say that word, it just doesn't...
Beautiful.
It doesn't...
BYOUTIFUL.
Now you're spelling it. It makes it
Beautiful.
worse.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
What kind of accent is that?
It's beautiful. You just kind of like, you don't finish
Is
the
that
word.
what you say Shannon?
You
Just when
focus, you have a lot of emphasis on like the first
Yeah,
syllable, and then you
blah, blah.
and then you let it die.
Biff.
Biaf.
Biff.
Biaf.
Shayna, today, I really think you look biff. You're so biff, babe. You're so biff.
And she goes,
Thonk. I'm not. I have a feeling that could actually be a real conversation.
I
between you
didn't get to my anger thing. I didn't
two. Anger thing? Okay, what are you angry about?
So the 2 times
You get angry in video games.
I have the 2 times I've been. Let's see.
You've laughed your ass off whenever I've gotten angry.
I've got the angriest I've gotten. Let's see. Uncharted 3. I got super angry because I couldn't beat this one part, and I was like, "This is literally bullshit." I was yelling at the TV. I was like, "This is bullshit. Why would they design like this? Makes no sense." I was on hard difficulty, but I was like, "Why would you design like this? I literally cannot get past it. Like,
That's
you
like
gave me the
every game.
worst checkpoints. I don't fucking get this." And then I realized, like, 40 minutes later, that I was going down like the
hardest
path that was like all the enemies. I could go right, and then that happened again in Uncharted 3, and then I broke a plate. I didn't mean to.
That must have gone down really well with your folks.
No, this is in Hamilton.
Oh,
My
okay.
place.
At your place, because as an adult rager.
So what happened was I was playing this game. It was like called Rivals of Ether. It's like Smash Bros, but it's like 2D pixels.
Oh, okay.
And I was playing it online, and like I was just fucking sucking. And like in that game, it's really like combo heavy. So if you get like hit, you just fucking get hit, and it's like demoralizing. Very demoralizing.
It's basically like at this kind
Yeah,
of
but then
session
imagine it
that
just
we
keeps
have.
going. Just keeps going till you're dead. And you're like...
I won one game out of like 12, man.
So you know, right? And I got really pissed off, and I was like, and it was a wired Xbox controller, and I didn't hold I was holding like this, like regular controller, and then I just held the wire, and I was like, fuck! And I usually just kind of like if I'm angry, I like hit it against the couch, because it just goes like, and then it gets all my anger out.
Yes.
I wasn't thinking, I was like, and there's a plate that I made food off of, and I smashed it, and went. I think I have the controller here.
Wait, you smashed it with the controller?
Yes. So the Xbox controller.
Man, you're strong.
Didn't break.
Is this like a really thick plate?
Fairly thick.
Well, you're super strong there, man.
Here.
You're a strong feller.
I don't know if you can kind of see. I have the controller right here. I'm showing my.
You're gonna show me this.
So it's scratched all over. This is where I hit the plate.
Oh gosh.
So it like opens.
There's a dent in there, folks.
It opens up, and the right stick does not work
anymore.
Does not work. It
so
does
why
not.
do you use it?
I don't.
It's just here.
No, it's just kind of here.
You're just gonna sell it?
No, why would I sell it?
Maybe there's a place where people repair them.
I guess. I don't know. It wasn't that big a deal, but I was really pissed off.
So I'm guessing you bought another one.
Yeah, and then the one thing that pissed me off even more, that I didn't do anything about it, but pissed me off because I was yelling. I tweeted about it because I was so fucking angry. I've never tweeted angrily. I wonder if I still have the tweets. It was. I wonder if people like, whoever. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this, but.
What, the show?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, no, we still can't get 9 subscribers. We've been on 8 forever.
I know, right? I need to get more people.
That's so sad that we have to mention the number of subscribers we have, and this in the single digits.
One of my tweets is, "Hi everybody, hi future employee." I think that's what I said.
Hi future employer?
I think that's what I said.
Are you saying you're gonna tell your employer how brutal, how ragey of a gamer you are?
I said, "Hi any future employees that may be looking through my tweets. As you can see, all my tweets are family friendly and perfect for your job. Unless I didn't delete them, then sweet lord, I apologize."
Is that wait? Okay.
I just need to go in private. Anyway,
wait, what does that have to do with you being angry? What's your angry?
No,
tweet?
no. It's
you set this up for your angry tweet. And you're gonna say your angry tweet.
Stuart, done. I'm done. Pretty sure.
He's finding it, folks. This wasn't an exciting.
So the game was Kingdom Hearts.
So just Goofy killing people. That's great.
That's 2 parts.
Oh wait, do they kill you or do they just knock you out because it's a family?
So what was really bullshit about the boss was that everything was bullshit about the boss, and he's literally the worst fucking boss in history. I fucking hate him. I still hate him to this day. Like, it's usually, you know, after you're angry, you're kind of like, okay, you know, like
you simmer down, but you just get continually.
Yeah.
It just brings you back up every time. It rattles your cage and riles you up.
I get rattled pretty easily.
You're talking.
One of my tweets is, "Who discontinues jam?"
What?
It's a pretty good tweet.
Discontinues jam.
Who discontinues jam, man.
See, this is why I don't have Twitter. For these kinds of tweets.
Oh, that's 2017. It's 2017.
Oh, this is recent.
No, it's.
Oh, it's further away. It's in 2016.
Maybe it's 2015.
And you still remember this.
Well, because
it was a traumatizing experience, folks. This guy couldn't get through a boss in a video game, and
I got really angry.
Got really angry. Dude, I can't remember. I get angry so much that it doesn't even, like, I don't remember half the times I get angry.
I wonder if I deleted it.
Maybe you deleted it because you didn't want to get, you didn't want your prospective employers looking through your social media and realizing that you can get kind of crazy.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, we're broadcasting this on YouTube. Did you put this on your CV?
I'm literally just going. While looking through this.
I'm pretty sure you put this.
Great podcast stuff.
You put this on your CV, didn't you?
No.
Tea Time Boys.
Oh, I put Tea Time Boys on my CV.
He put Tea Time Boys on his CV.
I put it on LinkedIn. That was fun.
You put it on LinkedIn.
But okay, anyway, I can't find the tweets. But basically, the tweets said, "This is the most bullshit boss I've ever fucking faced in my entire life." What he did is he'd heal himself. He had like 12 bars of health.
Yeah.
And then when I got down to the 3rd bar, he'd healed like 4 bars. And then like, it wasn't like he'd like heal and then eventually like he'd run out of heals. He just kept healing and kept healing and kept healing.
So you just have to hit him hard really quickly.
But I couldn't. I literally could not. And it took me. I was so goddamn angry with it because it was so badly designed. I was forced. I was like, I will not lose to this game at the very end because the very last boss. I was like, I will not lose. I will fucking not lose. And so I grinded, and it took a long ass time, and I finally beat the boss. And then there's another section that was even more bullshit. I'm like, I can't handle this game.
And did you finish the game?
No, I give up.
Okay. So that was Kingdom Hearts 1?
No, it's Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
That's a weird name, okay.
To this day has some of the worst bosses I've ever faced in history.
Okay.
So badly designed.
So, and you could have, was this as you were a student?
Yeah.
While you were a student. So you could have been like
studying,
yeah,
seeing friends,
yeah,
being social, going to extracurriculars, yeah.
Or just, you know, trying to be better at
a better person. I could be a better crafter. I could be.
Well, I'm saying
stuff.
like you could hone your craft of a financier as a marketer or a financier.
Yeah, that's true.
You've honed your craft. Instead, you were
I was huffing and hawing over an anime character that looked like. How do I describe him? He looks like what's his name? I can't remember. He's basically like super tan, but he's got gray hair. I can't think of anyone like that.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew anyone like that.
Well, it's kind of like a Kuma with a gray hair mod.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop now. I just talked about my. Oh, we just ask a question.
Yeah, let's ask a question. This is a horrible episode, by the way.
Best episode.
It's up there. I think I'm on the ball. Yeah, I'm on the ball. We incorporated Google. This is Google.
Here's a question.
Google's kind of cool.
What's your go-to, like, cocktail or like story?
Okay. Well,
What's your go-to story? Like someone asks you, like, "Hey, Mike, tell me a story." And then you
Nobody ever asked me that, but
Hey, Mike,
I just like to talk
tell
sometimes.
me a story.
I like to talk sometimes, so I tell them a rant. Right now, it's the short Angry Man story.
Oh, that's really good. We already told that podcast.
We told that.
They already told a story about how it's not a story.
Oh, and also sorry to interrupt, but the other one which I kind of tell sometimes is whenever we mention your school, let's say we're talking to somebody else our age, who's university age, and we mention your school. The time I visited you, and we tried to retrieve somebody's like softball.
Do you want to like preface the story?
Basically, it was his birthday, and he invited myself and another one of our friends,
Rouge and Chris.
Chris, yeah, Chach Chris.
Not the person who's been on the podcast.
No, the other guy. We're gonna call him Chach. Should we call him Chach Chris from now on?
Why Chach?
Because he's a Chach. I learned that.
Hey Google.
I learned that from Logan Paul, and I looked it up.
Hey Google. Okay Google. What's a Chach?
On the website sociallyAbrasive.wordpress.com, they say, Noun 1, a person, usually male, who attempts to be cool but generally comes across as either an ass or a total loser.
Whoa,
I didn't mean that. No, I didn't know that was that wasn't the one. I thought it was just like.
Okay, so Chach Chris.
It wasn't that. It wasn't
Should we
that.
just call him asshole Chris?
No, I didn't know it was that bad. It was a different definition I saw.
Oh my god.
It was more of the guy who just like likes the appearance and tries to be cool, but not like that level. It wasn't just like that guy. They beeped it too, man. Oh, I didn't mean that. To other Chris, to not Chris who was on the show, who wants to be on the show, I apologize.
To Chach Chris. I should just text her right now. You're fucking Chach.
Whatever, point is that he invited us to celebrate his birthday at his university. So that was the one and only time I went to visit him there.
Yep.
This was a bad experience for me.
He was in first year. I was in residence.
I was a high school student because I'm a year younger, and it was like the best part was eating pancakes the next day, and that was it.
That was so funny because all three, like,
everybody wanted to kill me.
Rouge, Chris, and I stayed up all night. We didn't sleep. I think Michael went to bed at 2.
I don't know, because you wouldn't let me be a peaceful guy.
Yeah, so he went to bed early. He went to bed early, and there are a lot of stories. There's the time that night was the night that Rouge almost got in a fight with a short, angry brown guy because Rouge was talking to his girlfriend. There's a night like what are you about to say is the orange.
Yeah.
Rouge also fell down, scraped himself like really badly.
Oh yeah.
Piggyback.
Yeah, I was there for that.
I think that was also the night that I forget what Chris was doing. But and then that morning, sorry to cut you off, but that morning Then we went to Pancake House, and so we're all dead. All of us are dead. All three of us are just dead. No sleep, but we're like, kind of like, we're not hating it. It was a good night, so we're just kind of like...
Let me preface this again by saying that I really, like, they woke me up. They deprived me of, like, a decent sleep in the sense that, for example, you only need, like, a good 15 minutes of sleep to get some REM, and then you're fine for the rest of the whole day. And I don't think I ever got that or got enough of it because these guys kept trying to wake me up.
Yeah, because we wanted him to hang out. But that's
besides the point. So next morning, I'm kind of really kooky because I haven't eaten in literally like 15 hours, and I'm kind of tired, but so excited for breakfast because I'm expecting a hearty meal.
I described it as like, oh, it's a really good place.
It was, and so long story short is that I end up saying really happy, exuberant phrases a little too loudly, to the point where people are staring at me and all my friends around me want to shoot me.
Is that, like,
they want to kill me just because I really wanted a good breakfast.
Chris was gonna fucking kill you.
He looked like he was about to shoot me, but because this guy stayed up all night and drank a bunch, and that wasn't my problem. I just wanted my good pancakes, and I got the pancakes. I spilled some syrup, and I was like, "Oh no!" Like really cartoonish. But you know, it was a good time for me.
I'm really excited for these pancakes, guys.
I was really excited.
He's like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna kill you.
He never said that. He just gave me looks like he would.
Oh, he did say like, dude, shut up. That was the best. He's like, aren't you excited about pancakes, dude? It was funny because on the walk here, we were all super hyped up, and Michael was like dead. Like,
I think it was the other way around. It was the other way around because I was super hyped up on the way back because I had been.
No, but on the walk satisfied. There, you were done.
On the way back, I believe I was satisfied with a good meal, and then I came back to Earth and was like, man, this is a horrible situation. I'm in this weird part of Hamilton.
He looked
nothing
homeless.
to do.
He had like glasses on, a little bit of like a scruff. He had his hood up. Like he just looked like you're like.
Cause yeah, it was a bad weekend, man. It was a waste of time.
I love that.
I had to took the bus all the way in and took the bus all the way back.
That's pretty bad.
It sucked.
That's a terrible bus ride. Hamilton, Toronto. Anywho.
Sorry, the story was like, you know, like on this crazy ass night at like 2 in the morning, like before these guys kicked me off where I just wanted to go to sleep and I actually fell asleep. What happened is that one of Stuart's friends was a softball player, and she ended up dropping the softball down a sort of kind of what would you say? It was like a not cliff, but
basically
you know,
like we had the way it worked is there's like this crescent.
It was an incline. It was
a crescent that went around a forest, and the forest inclined to the bottom where the trees were.
Yeah.
So
and this
they're
was
around one of the areas there.
So she drops this softball, and then our friend Chris that was on the show, and his
Koch Chris.
They both go down and try to look for this softball. Now, his roommate was pretty messed up. He
was done.
He had engaged in some activities which were not family friendly.
That is the weirdest way to describe that.
He used some there's some.
Okay, don't even why even describe that.
Okay, what I was just gonna say.
It's 2018. July 1st is gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be
for what he
day.
did. How's that?
Yeah, July 1st is gonna be a great day for what he did. And if you're like listening to country music, he consumed a lot of the liquid constituents, the liquid lyrics that were in those. Lots of.
How many metaphors can you go for?
Let's keep going. It was a solution. He consumed a lot of a solution.
He tamed the green beast.
And consumed some solution.
Okay.
At the same time. So he was pretty out of it. And the other guy, our friend Chris, not on this show, Chris, who wants to be on this show, Chris, he also consumed a lot of libations. And he was helping, and they were looking for this softball, and his roommate said, "Oh man, I think I found it," and he throws it to our friend Chris, and Chris just looks at it for like literally, he catches it and looks at it for a second. And do you want to say it? Or do you want me to say it?
This is all you. This is leading up to an absolutely hilarious moment.
Okay, so basically, he looks at the object that was given to him, and he says, Dude, this ain't a ball, it's a freaking orange, and just chucks this thing and whips it into the forest. It wasn't a ball at all. It was an orange somebody threw down there.
Which brings up so many questions. Like, why was there an orange in the forest? Why did think a softball was an orange? Why did he throw it to him? Why did Chris throw the orange back into the forest?
Why did he throw it really deep into the forest? Like, you know,
we never
it
found
had the skin on it. You could have just washed it.
I don't think we ever found that softball either.
Yeah.
I think it was gone forever. It was the
Dude,
orange took it.
You could have just peeled the orange and ate it, man.
You gotta wash it.
The skin, man. It's the inside's you. You don't eat the rind.
You still gotta wash it off.
Unless you want to use some zest for some tea or some.
You don't know
some
how
cocktails,
long it's there
man.
either.
Oh yeah, true. It could be gross.
Yeah. All right. And
It looked pretty full.
And
I don't know.
my cocktail party story is pretty easy. It's I was in residence and my head went through a wall.